All right, welcome aboard, guys. Let's get going. We're going to close automatically. Cool. All right, so basically we're going to 24-hour, but I've been doing some research, and you can buy little stickers for your piano keys. So I would like to see if I can buy those at a Guitar Center, which is in North Austin. So that's where I'm going.
In 500 feet, turn right onto American Drive.
Other than the fact that it's misting, it should be a very boring day. Knock on wood. Other
now
than
turn right onto American Drive.
What's come up is, well, the whole thing with Tesla robotaxis driving around with nobody in them. Well, they're just testing. They don't have passengers in them. Okay, fine. I may have said that yesterday. I don't remember for sure, but there's that part.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
So I don't know. I don't know if I don't know
now
if Joel's
right
going to want to try it out or not. We'll see. And yes, I'm still running out. I haven't done it. What I need to do is try to connect my microphone with the phone, and then we'll see if there's some updates or something for it, or if there's some settings I can set, because it doesn't seem to want to connect at all. Whatever, peace and harmony. Oh, I guess nobody's really interested in their stuff. They got a nice nightstand. Not that I really need. Oh, that buck was looking across the street, so he had the intent to cross, and he's thinking about it. You didn't notice it, but we did brake a little bit. But he wasn't moving his feet, or maybe he moved one foot. I don't know. He looked like somebody of interest was on the other side of the road, and he was thinking about chasing him. I don't know, whatever. Peace and harmony. It's kind of funny how when I start out and it's a mist or a light drizzle like this, we'll be driving for a while before FSD decides that, oh, maybe I should wipe the windshield. So usually I've wiped it a few times before FSD takes over. Oh, there we go. You did that automatically. Okay, anyway, peace and harmony. That's where we're going. I'm still working on the video from yesterday. It's just, it has a lot of parts to it. Not a lot, but there's some editing to be done. Usually I'll do some amount of editing with my record button on the camera, but I was busy thinking about other stuff, so I didn't interrupt as much. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. It's all good. It's all gonna work out. I wonder if I have half-price books marked out. So when I was at half-price books, I did find a brief piano introduction. So I at first I walked up to the counter and nobody was there. Okay, I'm not going to buy the book. And I went back and looked at the list and found a better one, and came back up front, and they were finally had some cashier helping. But anyway, whatever. There's another cashier came up front, and I quickly got in with her and got the book bought. So it's curious. Part of it is history and stuff you're supposed to read before you buy a piano, right? Well, what kind of selection should you make? Oh, look at that Chevy! Oh, look out! Look out! So the basic question is: should you buy a grand, a baby grand, or should you buy an upright, or should you go electric? Well, since electric's much cheaper, I'd already decided to go electric. But I did, when I was looking at the one I bought, it said it was fully weighted keys. Okay. And so fully weighted keys means that it feels like regular piano keys. I think is the main point. Although the other point may be that it makes a better sound. I'm not sure. There are so many people nowadays with their high beams on.
Turn left onto Lomansford Road.
Okay. Anyway, peace and harmony. What? No, let's not do that. Okay. So the comment from the peanut gallery over there is, well, why don't you create a music channel? You can talk about
Now
music.
turn left onto Lomansford
Well,
Road.
I've already run into a problem with one song. So I do kind of have a place where I do more personal stuff that's meant to be more personal. And so there was a song that Big Turkey did, and I posted it in that channel, and YouTube came back and said, oh no, that's copyrighted. I'm going like, but Wiki says that it's been open domain for a long time. Well, it turns out a couple other people have recorded it and claimed that their recordings are copyrighted. I don't know. How do you... So I asked about they have the sheet music, and it just says old folk song. So it doesn't tell me who wrote it, doesn't tell me who did the arrangement. So anyway, getting into that stuff where I'm posting on YouTube gets problematic, right? I don't know. What kind of artist are you where you do somebody else's song from a long time ago and then you claim that it's your original work? That doesn't seem right. I mean, you could claim like you did a specific arrangement, but then your qualifications for copyright should be with this arrangement or with this treatment of the song. I don't know. So anyway, that's why I haven't got into that or thought about getting into that, because I've already run into that roadblock. Right. I'm sure if I did like Golden, that somebody would, but that would be fair because that's a recent song, a recent composition, right? I understand that. I get that completely. But for somebody to say that a particular song that's been around longer than I've been alive is copyright material. What? Come on, YouTube. Get smarter. Anyway, whatever. Peace and harmony. So for those of you wondering about that, no. Not likely. On the other hand, the thing about creating a gardening channel, yeah, I have to do that. I mean, the point of the garden channel is to for those of you who might want to know, hey, how's this work? Of course, I'm in zone 9, if I remember how that worked, right? I'm in the Austin area. So just because it works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. I don't know, it's so bizarre. No. Alright, anyway. Speaking of editing with my record button, time to switch over. Ding, 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 ding. Welcome back, long format. Whoa! He was going to go and then he backed off. Now he's going again. And I have a feeling Mr. Civic says, oh wait, what? You're going to go past me. Why not? You're driving a Honda. Oh, that's right. I was talking about doing that. I don't know when I'm going to get to it. Yeah, look at this. Look at this guy. And he's slipping too. You're kind of overdriving your tires, huh? Whoops. That's the reason I have bigger tires. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Oh, look at his wiper. Right? There are those people that, oh no, I have to have a rear wiper on my car. What? What'd you turn your turn signals for? There's a truck right there. You can't go through him. Wait, what? Why did it declare at 40 miles an hour? Uh-oh, I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I'll have to go back and review. It was supposed to be 45.
Right,
you didn't read that 35 either.
31.
Looks like he's forgotten to read signs.
Now turn right onto Farm to Market 1431.
Okay, we got green arrow. We can keep going. Whoa, okay. The minivan, as soon as I went by, got in behind me. Like, okay, what was that about? Okay. Well, we read the 45 at least. Anybody know why you're signaling go the destination way? Okay. Sometimes you just gotta call it out so Tesla gets the idea. It says exit. Why are we signaling going to the exit? The exit's for destination way. We're not going to destination way. We're going straight on 1431. Yeah, it looks like the called worked for today. You're missing a light there, son. Yes, that's a ticketable offense. Or at least it used to be, I don't know. Since they took away safety inspections, I don't know. Well, safety inspections for private vehicles, or however you want to say that line. Commercial vehicles, I think, still have to go through inspection. Isn't it funny that in Texas you don't have to do emissions on diesel vehicles? I'm kind of curious. I've never really thought about it before, but just thinking about it, like, wait, what? Yeah. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. So what mood are you in today? Nope. You want to stay in the inside lane and hog it, huh? Ignore the vehicles coming up behind me, have to pass on the outside. Doesn't exactly sound like the safe move, Elon. Okay. There goes a Volkswagen. So the Toyota minivan behind me, he's going more like, I'm going to get close to you and try to convince you to move over. Okay, if you're really going fast, you would already went by. Oh! Okay. FSD got the message you were sending. Took him a while, but he got the message. Toyota Sienna. Okay, and that was a sudden move too. Like all of a sudden, hey, whoa, there's a car here. Well, it's been there for a while. It's not like it's a surprise it's there. Yeah, but maybe I was asleep. Yeah, it's possible. Oh, so I saw they have 60 Minutes in Australia, and they've recently introduced FSD or FSD supervised to Australia, and so 60 Minutes was doing what they call extra minutes, and what they had in their description was they're going to talk about somebody hacking your Tesla. But what extra minutes really is they're reading some of the comments, and you know, the comments made it sound like that 60 Minutes slanted the article as being negative. Of course, as journalists, they're saying it was even. And apparently they posted the whole thing and the whole 40-minute video segment. And somebody was commenting like, oh, it's not all as bad as you're making it out to be. You know, everybody hears and sees what they want to hear and see. That's the way it is. But anyway, when they finally get down to the end and say, oh, and somebody wrote a note and they warned about somebody hacking into your Tesla. And they just kind of left it at, well, I don't know. It's not a big secret, is it? All right. Whatever car it is you're driving, assuming you're not driving a Tesla, tell me what you've heard of your manufacturing reaching out to people and offering them a car if they can hack into Tesla's car. What? How come I don't see hands out there? What? I'm looking out the windshield, is that what you're saying? No, seriously. Yeah. I mean, I think there's a few high-end European cars that do that to some extent, but Tesla definitely does that. So, while it's not foolproof, you pretty much can't hack into Tesla cars. Okay? I mean, you could do damage to them, yeah, sure. You could set them on fire, yeah, sure. But hacking into it is not likely. So if you can't hack into a Tesla, how are you going to take over FSD? Whoops. On the other hand, I mean, I don't know how much they've done with robotaxi stuff. You would think they'd follow the same protocols, but it's finally in robotaxi where Tesla actually has hands-on interfaces to do stuff. And if they have hands-on interfaces or electronic interfaces, that opens up the gateway to somebody taking over your car. Yes, I know, I saw that commercial. At first I said, what is this? Then I realized it was an outclip from a movie, I guess. But it was a bunch of Teslas all using self-driving or full self-driving supervised, crashing into each other. Okay. I mean, I get it, it's a movie thing, right? But the ad was using it to make a point and who knows what that point is. Oh, Tesla bad, FSD dangerous. Yeah. If it's a bunch of human drivers who are trying to escape the zombie apocalypse, how does that work? Oh, they're coming around the corner, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of wrecked cars, and they're just wrecking into them. Yeah, come on, man. Treat it like it is. It's just a movie theme. Anyway. So it was disappointing because that's one of the more public things that I know of that Tesla does. Now, it's a certain niche, yeah, sure. But if you're really trying to present information about such subjects, surely you would try to find out about it. If you were a journalist. Okay? As opposed to somebody writes hit pieces trying to explain how it's not a hit piece. Okay, I don't know why you didn't decide to go. He turned on his turn signal, he started moving, then decided, oh wait, maybe not. And it's not like there's a traffic problem behind us. You have room. Okay, human driver, left turn signal. Here, let me take over for you. Let me help you make that lane shift. Piece of junk. And as soon as I make that lane shift, all of a sudden we're going faster. Just for some reason you couldn't handle it. Why? What? Yeah, we'll see. I'll probably forget that. But that's why it's recorded. Look out for that cement mixer. Oh! I can't save my lane! Yeah. It's interesting how different types of vehicles, big trucks, they have different training regimens and requirements. The cement mixer guys look like they don't really follow anything. Of course, the ram now's going kind of slow. What's going on, man? Come on. And we're going to, because we're going to follow 183 all the way into town. But we've done Anderson Mill before. I don't know, we'll see. Peace and harmony, right? Whoa! Look at all the vehicles here. What do we have today? 232.9. Okay. It's come down a couple of cents. Funny how it's all over the place. So I don't know if you noticed it, but what I did was, as soon as I switched lanes, I reached up and pressed start self-driving. Oh, so in case you think maybe I'm not giving you the whole story on that 60 minutes piece, apparently there's a place where there was an exit ramp on the highway that was closed, and it was marked off. I would have thought in the United States you wouldn't enter that, but I don't know. So, well, the car didn't mean it. Well, but you had a human driver who's supposed to take over when something wrong happens, and if he's really doing his job, he reports to Tesla what happened that was stupid. Okay, just like I just did. Not that it was a failure. It just it was going to do lane shift and didn't do the lane shift, and so I'm telling them why I did the lane shift. Okay. That driver had that capability and he didn't do it, and that's what showed up on 60 Minutes. 60 Minutes Australia, I should say, right? I don't know. So there was that piece. And of course they mentioned that, not that it's not newsworthy, don't get me wrong, but there was a case in Florida where some guy driving a Tesla with full self-driving, apparently he was drunk. I don't remember exactly what the deal was, but he was not fully capable of driving a vehicle, as I understood it. Anyway, that made it into their piece about FSD. Okay, so you're reaching way back in history to pull this up. Now, if I got it right, there was a couple who got hit because the car went through a barrier or something, and so the girl died and the guy is in tremendous pain. But he said he wanted to make a point. I don't know, what point did you make? That an accident happened to you that shouldn't have happened, and if the human driver had been properly monitoring the vehicle and took proper action, it wouldn't have happened? Is that the experiment? Anyway, whatever, peace and harmony. You know, people like to complain. And it helps that Tesla has a lot of money, right? But they made the point, well, he could have settled and then we wouldn't hear about it. But Tesla's still required to report the NHTSA, right? I don't know. It does. If you perceive it as a hit piece, it was a hit piece. If you perceive it as factual reporting, it was kind of almost there. Like I said, it depends on how you perceive it. I remember something coming up about FSD, and I could tell by the words that they introduced it with, it was kind of slanted. You know, the people say, well, gee, I prefer driving a car myself. Okay. Congratulations. And like I've said before, I don't think it's really going to be the government that decides that. I think it's going to be your insurance companies. Right? Your insurance company's going to say, I can't really afford to cover you at regular rates. I'm going to charge you more. It's either that or because you're using FSD, the rates go down for cars with FSD. One or the other. You know, my belief is that it will happen sooner or later. The only question is, how much suffering do we have to go through before it actually happens?
Now turn right onto North Bell Boulevard.
Right. I mean, that's just the way it is. And I've gotten looks from people like, well, I drive FSD, I drive Tesla. Ugh. What? But you can tell by the way they're looking at you, like, their main thing is, because 60 Minutes Australia reported Elon Musk solely owns Tesla. No, it's a publicly traded company. He's the CEO. There's a difference. Does he have a large stake of stock? Yes, he does. 21, 22%, although they're trying to bring it up to 25%. That doesn't mean he owns it, okay? He didn't even found it, although some people say that he claims he founded it. And I get he might kind of let people on that way. Ugh. Okay, some braking because there was a pickup turning up ahead of us. I don't know, what are you doing, Mr. FSD? Why can't you get over? The Jeep has something hanging off the side of it. Or maybe it's a belt in the doorway, door jamb. Oh, it's a Trailhawk. Whatever. Peace and harmony. Yes, I mean, I don't feel like talking anymore about that subject, right? Oh, the Australia thing, yeah, just, you know, I get it. There are people who have to say negative things, and let's face it, if you can say something negative about Tesla, people will click on your video or your article. Okay, like I said, this extra minutes thing, it said it was going to talk about hacking into a Tesla. That was the premise of what the video was about, and they put it at the very end. They only talked 30 seconds, 20 seconds. Done. We don't know, but we think it's bad. Okay. Whatever. No. If you can hack into a Tesla, and if you feel like there's no other way to do it, feel free to post on my video. And when you put that comment in my video, put in @Tesla, capital T, lowercase ESLA. Go ahead, I dare you. You know what's going to happen if you can't prove what you just did. Oh, oops. You're going to court. So make sure you have proof that you did it and that you can repeat it. Although even if you can't repeat it, it's worth posting about. I'm more than happy to give you airtime for that. Of course, if you're attempting it, maybe you should do a recording of what you're doing. As long as you're not doing it for a black hat, if you want to call it that, bad purposes, you should be okay. And if you're doing it for the purposes of exposing it so that Tess can fix it, that should be okay. Oh, by the way, I don't know, do a Google search for it, I guess. Tesla sponsors a hacking session. That's what I was talking about. They invite people to hack into their cars. Think about it. If you do it at the Tesla thing, you get a new Tesla. And since you were able to hack into it, I'm sure you'd rather get rid of it. You'd just sell it, right? I'm not sure what the criteria is. I'm not a hacker type person. Hacking requires a certain flexibility of thought process. Now, I may be more flexible than the average bear, but I'm not that flexible. People tell me that's what the rules are, and I don't see a way around the rules. I tend to accept it. Of course, sometimes people tell me the rules, and it's like, wow, I can do that. Okay, 226.9 over here on Bell. Or South Bell, maybe I should say. Because the other QT is on North Bell. Or is that in Leander? In this Cedar Park? I don't know. Am I following this Jeep from, where is that, from Delaware? I didn't see the state, but it looks like a Delaware plate. Yellow one, the yellow one, blue, dark blue, I tend to associate with Delaware. UVWXYZ, no, it's new, that's older. Okay. Yeah, I don't know when I'll take a Robotaxi ride. Coming spot we're gonna have to slow down. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to make that. That's the problem with speeding up to go past people, is you have to get behind them. And Mr. New Jersey's gonna cut you off. Okay. Here, let me help you. Here, let me help you out with that one. Okay, actually the Mercedes that was in that lane, he wanted to get over, so he's going like, okay, you're signaling, I'm going to slow down and let you get in front of me, and I'll go behind you. Whoops. Except FSD forgot to switch lanes. Or maybe he felt like that Mercedes was too close. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do about it. Oh, I'm scared. Okay. Mr. Tesla, I really hate this part. The only reason why the wipers are going regular speed is because you turned them on to be regular speed. You don't need it. But that's why FSD may be degraded, because you turn on the wipers to regular speed. Or maybe you got mad because I called you out, called you stupid to your face, which happens to be true. Okay, well, first of all, you can't keep even with this Lincoln and hope to get over. In the meantime, you got the minivan who's too close for you to get over, right? So what are you trying to do? You must turn it off. You can't do it. You'll have to do it eventually.
Now
but
take the US 183 South Ramp.
look, you could speed up. Whoops. The wild one forgot where he's going. Look, you go now. Now that he can go, he has signal off. Of course, there's a white line. Okay. Look out for Garza from Missouri, Vietnam veteran. Oh, but you still have wipers going. Why'd you take it off? I don't know. Whatever. I don't know if we get over. No? Yes, Grouchy Ray has returned. Full force. Where was that one? Here? Oh, look at that tire, man. It's just swinging back. Okay. Thank you. And now we've passed that pickup. Express lane closed. They took all the trouble to put that up there as well. Which means they're going to have to take it down when they decide they're done. Yes, it is a Delaware plate. The first day. Okie dokie. Yes, I tend to forget that, don't I? Only reindeers can fly. Dropped a red dot in the middle of the lane. Oh, look over that Jeep. Desperate to pass a Tesla. Oh, and then just get over to the right. Maybe. Kind of, sort of, not sure. Just not quite sure if he wants to be in his lane or not. Okay. Jeep even have an ADAS system? I mean, I've heard of Super Cruise, Blue Cruise, but I've never heard of Jeep having anything. I'm sure they got something. Well, they have cruise control. Yeah, it's not the same thing. Rates apply. So a pickup pulling a garden trailer is in my lane and he's going kind of slow. Hey, Mr. FST, why are we doing here? Of course, you have to wait for traffic to go by, but are you going to signal after this goes by? Okay, there we go. Accelerate. Accelerate into it. Let's go. Okay, as much as I complain, not fair to always complain. He did that correctly. He may have been a little hesitant, but not bad overall. Oh, the robotaxi we had in Texas the one time, that was up in the Dallas area. At their showroom up there. I was just thinking, I wonder if they have it at the Domain, but I don't think they would have it at the Domain. Whoa. For that Audi, he has his left turn signal on, but he's not switching lanes. I think he's using FSD. Sure looks like it did. Yeah, maybe. No, we do have to get to the right here. Maybe? Okay. There's a danger in road racing, man. And that is, you lose focus on what it is you're trying to accomplish. Unless your only accomplishment is going past somebody.
Take the exit on the right toward Farm to Market Road 1325.
Yeah, I'm not sure FSD understands that. Wow, okay. Oh, we're going to turn on Burnett Road. Okay. That's what he's up to. So why be in this line? Be in that line. Go past all this. Lane in, merge left. Oh, that is Burnett Road there. Okay. Or the exit for it. Spice, which brings far away. Okay, yes. Yes, that is what you're doing. They're putting an overpass to come down into the toll road on Loop 1. Mopac. Whoops, yeah, it's closed. Oh no. They're merging into us.
Now take the exit on the right toward Farm to Market Road 1325.
I wonder if he weighed the traffic and decided that the better choice would be to come down Burnett, even though it's going to be a little bit slower than using Loop 1 to get down to Guitar Center. Okay, whatever. Group 1 North Austin.
Turn right onto Burnett Road.
Okay. Soccer center. Tattoos, man. Cake supplies.
Now turn right onto Burnett Road.
Okay. Got green arrow. Let's go. Absolutely. Okay. Just asking, it doesn't say when I great idea, but what do I know? Detour ahead. Uh-oh. For what? Shoes. What? I didn't say it correctly? Yeah, okay, fine, whatever. That's the way it looks like to me in American. I just noticed that the windshield wiper speed list has a button over to the side saying hold for washing your windshield. It's been a long time since I've been on this road.
West Anderson Lane.
You come in next to this truck, that's when you turn your turn signal. What if he doesn't want to be passed by a Tesla? Well, it's too late, it's already being passed. You're going to go for it, okay. Really? You're going to go
now
this way?
Turn right onto West Anderson Lane.
Okay. Oh. Well, I guess that's supposed to be for bikes. Somebody left their bag behind. Well, I thought you'd get over right away. Because it's right there, right? Where are you going? Oh, you're going to turn down there and come back through the parking lot? I'm sure that's what you have to do, huh? Okay, let's go to 1. Turn there either. You're going down to this traffic light. He's not even going here. Up. How if we turn at this road? Now that we've gone a ways past where we're going.
In 500 feet, turn left. In 500 feet, turn right onto Foster Lane.
Why would I turn right on Foster Lane? Where do you think I'm going?
Now turn left.
Into this building? Okay, so I guess we're going to go exploring from an FST perspective. Or did they move the Guitar Center? Because he definitely thinks it's the other way. Oh, yes, this crab shack there.
In 500 feet, turn left onto West Anderson Lane.
Okay. Looks like they definitely had to move it. I've definitely been to Guitar Center before. I wonder if they moved it down into that. Okay, whatever. You're going to ruin your numbers for FSD usage. Yeah, you have a point. School of Rock still here.
Now turn left onto North Cross Mall.
Oops, yeah, we're not gonna make that one either. Army in red. Okay, whatever.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Burnett Road. Then turn
What?
right onto North Cross Drive.
What happened here? They've changed that all around somehow. Gallery of Saloons. There used to be a bank here. I'm guessing that bank's gone now. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've been down here.
In 500 feet, turn right onto North Cross Drive.
No, that's not even the place I don't know. I don't know where we're going. No, I'm saying that wrong, right? I'm not really clear what
now turn
it is
right
he's
onto North
saying.
Cross Drive.
There used to be a restaurant about where he shows we're going. But there was also a mattress store there. I think that's what he's showing.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Foster Lane.
Alright, let's hand him back control.
Now turn left onto Foster Lane.
I don't remember this big apartment building either. Wow. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers.
Now turn right.
Turn right here. Rising Sun Auto.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Be on the right. I see a CVS. There's signaling left. Oh, okay.
Now your
Oh
destination
yeah,
is
they
on the right.
moved. Nice, fancy building. Yeah, maybe over there? Or right here? You going back into a spot? Okie dokie. Alright, I stand corrected. I'm wrong. Okay, trips. 32.6 miles, 58 minutes, 187.2 watt hours per mile. It is 64 degrees outside, and my AC's set to 70. FSD wise, There was a couple spots I used turn signals to move the car. That's not fair, is it? One of those was brake on, FC off, move the car. Right? Because he didn't want to move. And then there was a second spot where I did a brake on, FC off because he didn't want to move. And actually the car that we were going to get in front of, he's wanting to switch to the lane that we're in. So maybe he was just being nice. But you couldn't give him that, could you? And then I also did a brake on, FC off when he would start going, I don't know, he came over here, I guess. He was coming this way. And I didn't understand it because Guitar Center used to be up in what we used to call North Cross Mall. Not that that's North Cross Mall anymore. Anyway, peace and harmony. Let's get going, shall we? So where are you going to go? I don't think you can exactly go that way. But that's his plan. Although, if you go right now, look at all those cars. Oh, Starbucks. His idea may be the right idea. He shows orange and we're stopped. Why is that not cleared out? He's saying he's going to turn left. Okay. He was signaling left and he went right. What? I don't know. What's here? Exchange Park. I don't know.
In
Yes, I'm
500
late.
feet, turn right onto North Mopac Expressway. Expressway.
Okay, we go. Okay, we can go. Or not. You better get over before that Suburban cuts you off. How come you don't go that way? That looks like the way to go. Okay, whatever, he's doing it on his own terms. Why are you going right? Well, left lane's closed ahead. What?
In 1,000 feet, take the US 183 ramp on the left. Now take the US 183 ramp on the left. In 1,000 feet, take the US 183 ramp on the left toward Research Boulevard. Now take the US 183 ramp on the left. In 1 mile, take the exit on the right toward Breaker Lane, Balcones Woods Drive.
You wait till a car gets there and then you go single left? Why? You don't think you go for Breaker Lane? Yeah, dummy. Oh. You were in the right place. Oh, man. Okay, welcome back, guys. Right lane must exit. That means us. If we can get over there. Okay. Breaker Lane, Balcones Woods.
Now take the exit on the right toward Breaker Lane.
They did some weird painting here. Okay. That's not FSD's fault. That's just the way the paint lines are. Okay.
In 500 feet, bear left to stay on Research Boulevard.
We're going to
Now
U-turn.
bear left to stay on
Yep.
Research Boulevard.
That makes sense. Alright, so I better comment this. As we're coming off of Loop 1 and getting onto 193, there's a section in there where, I don't know, the traffic lanes are kind of confusing maybe. And FSD, I thought he was in the right lane, he was in the outside lane, but it turns out the outside lane has to merge into the inside lane. Actually, no, he was in the inside lane, there was an outside lane, he moves in the outside lane, then he moves back to the inside lane, and as it turns out, the outside lane has to merge in. So it was just kind of confusing. And yes, chances are I probably would have got it wrong. But FSD did all of it, so I didn't have to do any of it.
Now turn right.
I felt like we got in the outside lane to go past some cars, and we found an opening to get back inside.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
She's on the phone, isn't she? There's my buddy's car.
Now your destination is on the right.
Okay. You're going back into that spot? So I did notice at Guitar Center when he went to go back into the spot, he saw there was a car coming, so he went faster. That was interesting. Okay, trips. 3.7 miles, 11 minutes, 294.7 watt hours per mile. Wow. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Other than some interesting lane choices, nothing to say about FSD. Alright, let's get going. Ding ding. Looks like we're going up Bell and then crossed on Cypress Creek or whatever that street is. We're going to do U-turn today.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Research Boulevard.
Oh, yeah.
Now turn right onto Research Boulevard.
Okay. Come on.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn to stay on Research Boulevard.
Alright, so FSD just completely refused to go. Although, admit, I didn't see that that car was that close.
Research Boulevard.
I don't know, maybe he was making, maybe he was getting on the highway and then changed his mind. Anyway, whatever. Use the accelerator to push him along a little bit. I don't know why I went all the way over here. What?
Now take the US 183 north ramp on the left. Now turn left onto Research Boulevard.
Where are you going?
In 500 feet, make a U-turn to stay on Great Hills Trail. Now make a U-turn to stay on Great
What,
Hills
did you reach
Trail.
out and slap FSD silly? I don't know, what are we doing here? I have a feeling we're not going to be able to make anything here. He wants to do a U-turn, but I don't think he'll make a U-turn. I don't know. You gonna sit here and be stupid for a while? Here. Let's do it this way. I don't know what you're doing, but it's stupid. I don't know why you went straight.
Feet, turn right onto Great Hills Trail.
Alright, whatever. Put it back on. You really want to go to the right? Okay, so anyway, I did take over. Got us in the parking lot as opposed to trying to do a half-assed U-turn with too much traffic around. Okay, let's go this way. I don't know why he wants to turn right when we're obviously going to go left to get out of here. Well, human driver Ray would go left.
In 500 feet,
okay,
turn right onto
Peace
Great Hills
Army.
Trail. Then turn right onto Research Boulevard.
Or how about if we just go straight? I know that's an odd concept, but how if we just go straight? Just go straight, get on 183. Oh, right, you're doing something stupid. Cancel out your turn signals. Well, I can't make it to this entrance to the research. It's too hard.
Now turn right onto Research Boulevard.
I'd rather go through a bunch of traffic and be stupid. The reason why we're here is because you're stupid. It should be obvious, but let's try and turn signal. Okay, let's go with this. Okay, there she is. Okay, whatever. Can you figure it out from here? He wants to go left. He wants to go up on 183, doesn't he? Okay. Yeah, how about if we avoid getting up on US 183, which is like stop and go traffic right now? I know that doesn't meet your criteria, but it meets mine. Alright, yeah, I'm going to kill my average here. Where are we at? We're at 8. Doesn't matter. If FSD's too stupid to stay off stop and go traffic, I don't know. I mean, they will eventually move, yes. And somehow I doubt Parmalene's any better right now. Yep, let's go. Well, these people are probably going, oh, I can make it, it's red, it's red! I thought you were desperate to get in front of me.
US 183 north.
At least you should be going.
Now take the US 183 north ramp on the left.
Or not. Like I said, it's stop and go traffic up there. It looks like it's starting to lean out. You're still desperate to get on 183. Okay, whatever. Aren't you afraid you might fall 98%? Whatever. Dude. An FSC thinks it's smarter to keep going straight up a busy road as opposed to turn left like he's supposed to. I don't know. I mean, navigation had it right, just FSD didn't like it. Like I admitted, Palmer Lane's probably not any better. No, this is starting to lean out. Okay, start self-driving. Let's see if he can make it straight this time around. You have your left turn signal on, you're not going? Is there a reason? Is it on? Okay, yes, they can go straight. Really slowing down because two people need to merge over.
In 1,000 feet, take the US 183 north ramp on the left.
Oh yeah, you didn't have turn signal, did you? Well, I like being stupid. Well, I don't like it when you're stupid.
Now take the US 183 north ramp on the left.
Why is this line so long? Well, we need to get over one more lane, don't we? Is that right? Here at Anderson Mill? Really?
In 1,000 feet, take the exit on the right toward Anderson Mill Road.
Are you recomputing or what?
Now take the exit on the right toward Anderson Mill Road.
curious now. Doesn't look like he's going up Andersonville. He's throwing up this option to do this, but he wouldn't recommend it. He's sticking with his guns on Bill. It says up here he's going to get back on 183. I'm just making sure. Look, we want to stay on the inside lane. Okay.
In 1,000 feet, take the US 183 north ramp on the left.
Have you looked at all the traffic? It's only 3:30 though. What's going on?
Now take the US 183 north ramp on the left.
I don't doubt that he's trying to somehow shorten the trip, but it just doesn't feel that way from here. Okay. No. Maybe we're in the proper lane. Yeah, feels like, yeah, this is the exit for 45. Yeah, get in front of this red car. Just go right now. He's trying to get over anyway. So they closed the lane.
In 1 mile, keep right
Whoa.
to take US 183 toward Lake.
That looks like you, one of your lights is out there, dude. Did you do your pre-check before you took the truck out? That's something where if they wanted to pull you over, they could sideline you. Ranch Farmer. Oh, okay, we're going to go that way. And that's actually probably the most efficient way to go, isn't it? Okay, you gonna go? Or are you just playing?
Now keep right to take US 183.
Oh, is he the one making all that noise? Okay. Why are you going to go left? If you go left, you'll miss Avery Ranch Boulevard. You'll miss your right turn. Doesn't matter to you.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Avery Ranch
Stupid.
Boulevard.
Just because somebody moves into the other lane, you have to go with them? No, that's dumb. And everybody's getting slowed down by this excavator transport.
Now
Why do you
turn
want to
right
be
onto
there?
Avery Ranch Boulevard.
Why is that windshield all dirty? What is this Buick doing? He came up like, oh, I'm going to pass you. Then forgot he was going to pass me. Oh no. I finally remembered, oh, I'm driving a Buick. I don't know. I guess we're not willing to transfer, are we? I like staying in the right lane. Don't get me wrong, I like being in the right lane. But we do have a left turn coming up.
In 1 mile, turn left onto West Palmer Lane.
Okay, let's see if you can handle it. There's the Walmart Bright Drop. So I heard that GM wasn't going to make the Bright Drop anymore. Is that what I heard? That's kind of disappointing in some ways. Okay, whatever. There's no point in passing this Buick. Really? Dude, come on. And then when you get up next to him, you turn on your turn signal like, oh, that's right, I wanted to get over. Well, then why'd you pass him? You could have just got in behind him. So now the Genesis has to slow down for you? And he has, but you don't want to take it. Get over already. Kind of embarrassing when you think you show that you, well, I think I know how to do it, and then you have no clue. Up. Am I trying to decide which way to go? Which one is it? A new driver or a baby in the car? I kind of thought if you had a new driver, you couldn't have a baby in the car. No? I don't know. All the rules have changed since I last drove. I mean, since I was a new driver. New driver with a BMW 330i. Why? Okay.
Now turn left onto West Palmer Lane.
Okay, are you going to realize it's 55 here? Yeah, it's 55 here. Too bad you don't know that. Okay, picked up the sign. Yeah, he was definitely getting into B territory, isn't he? A couple places where he's just absolutely stupid today. That Buick keeps like, oh, I'm gonna go over you, go around you. Whoops. Looks like he hit something. Or something hit him. Just get it wrapped.
In 1 mile, turn left onto East Whitestone Boulevard. $66.
he doing? The judge is like, yeah, I'm going to go to the next lane. So he kind of wobbles around. Wow. Scary looking. Well, we have 4 in use over here at HEB. 4 supercharger stalls or pedestals, whatever. Bob Stallings. They used to play for the Cowboys? I don't know. It's a little bit before my time, I think. For some reason, that name sounds sort of, kind of familiar. And that's what you try to do when you get a big salary by getting into athletics or whatever, or music, whatever it is. Try to invest in something that will keep generating
now turn left
money
onto
later.
East Whitestone Boulevard.
All right, I'm supposed to interrupt. Dunk. Okay, coming up on Walmart. It's up here to the right. How interesting.
In 500 feet, turn right, then turn right. Now turn right.
Turn right, turn right, turn right, turn right some more, turn right some more. Yes, I wasn't quite sure if they were stopping or if they were going. I agree with you.
Now turn right. In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Guess maybe he likes this lane, huh?
Now your destination is on the left.
I think it's straight ahead. Where are you going? Okay, how interesting. Okay. I just saw that car pull in. Alright, 13.7 miles, 32 minutes. 183.2 watt hours per mile. Alright, so that's since 24 hour. So coming out of 24 hour, so originally he just kind of chose to stop to get before getting on research, but the cars were all going up on a 183, so it was kind of open. He didn't want to do it, so finally I pressed on the accelerator and made him go out. He absolutely did not want to go on to research. I don't know why. I mean, the only choice if you're going straight is to turn right on the research, because we're at that point. I don't know. Anyway, apparently, maybe because of that, he messed up the instructions. I don't know what he was doing. So instead of making the U-turn like navigation was saying, he decided to go down to the traffic light, turn left, and then keep going straight on Great Hills Trail. Where are you going? He finally says, oh wait, this is not where I want to be. He wants to do a U-turn and there's a bunch of cars around. Okay. I finally had to interrupt, take over, drive into the parking lot, turning left instead of making a U-turn. I don't know. I just don't know. That was dumb. That was dumb. Elon, that was dumb. And then once I get into the parking lot, he keeps wanting to get back to the road that we just left instead of going down to research. I don't know. To get into research, we'd have to go through the parking lot. But at least we'll be not dealing with the Great Hills traffic. Hello? Anybody know what's going on over there in Tesla land? It's dumb. Okay, whatever. Finally, as I start getting close to research, navigation says, oh, I know where you're going. Let's try to do that. Okay. It should have been the first thought, I would think, but I don't know. All right, then he kind of wants to get up on the US 183, but there's a bunch of traffic there, and you're in the wrong lane to go up the ramp. Okay, so brake on, FC off. Here, let me take over for a little while, and I'll drive a little bit. Speaking of driving a little bit, this is stupid. Okay, 998, 989. So 9 miles difference. We add another mile of human driver driving because FST is too stupid to drive. I don't know. What are you doing? Okay. At the next place, he was in the wrong position again to get on up on US 183. Just dumb. So human driver just keep him going a little bit. Put FSD back on. Finally, at the next entrance to US 183, traffic is thinned out for some reason. I don't know why. And he's in a position to get up there. Okay, let him go. And as we're driving along, he says we're going to go to Anderson Mill. Okay, if you say so. And then he's picked a different way to get to Walmart. Okay, what are you doing? Finally, he works it out that the best solution is to go down to Avey Ranch off of Research. And so he does that. I don't know. Today, coming off Avey Ranch onto Palmer Lane, Palmer Lane's 55 zone. He carries the 40 from Avey Ranch. Human driver, brake on, FC off, keep the car going. And then eventually, once we get to the point where there's a 55 sign showing, he picks it up, he changes the speed to 55. Okay. From there, other than we needed to get to the inside lane at one point, he turns on his turn signal. Great, way to go. But traffic is tight. You're going to have to take some risk. Sorry, that's just the way it is, dude. He doesn't like it. Okay. Brake on, FC off, move the car myself. Come on. Is that what happened? I don't remember exactly, but there's been several instances where I had to do brake on, FC off, take over because FSD just can't handle it today. Somebody wired his crossed his circuits or something. I don't know. Just dumb. Just dumb. All right. I don't know. Maybe we're playing with a B- today. I don't know. Of course, for me, it's like, what are you doing? This is stupid. And having me take over just to get you out of a mess that was done because you're being stupid in the first place. I don't know. It's just dumb. Okay, whatever.
Navigating home, 20 miles away. Estimated arrival, 4:53 p.m. 41 minutes.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome. Safe travels home.
Yes, ma'am. So we're going to go that way. Just stay still. I'll get around you. Of course, this guy is so busy wanting to get into a parking space, he doesn't realize it's making it more difficult to get out. I think we can go. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what you would think. Okay, yes. Alright, so yes, the Grok personality I use is Eve. She seems nice. A bit bouncy, full of energy, whatever you want to call it. I think it's our turn. Oh, I didn't see her turn signal on. Doesn't matter, I got there first, but...
Now turn right onto East Whitestone Boulevard.
Okay, it's green arrow. Mr. Ford is going to go. You need to wait for that Ford. And the line of cars behind him. Okie dokie. What? I don't know that I should play with the garage today. Yeah, let's get over. I'm pretty sure that Chevy was going to go. Sure thought about it pretty hard. Get the tracks. Go ahead. What do you you already signaled it and then you backed out of it. What's going on here? Here, let me help you switch lanes since you seem to have lost your ability. What happened? I know, he turned on his turn signal twice. He started moving and all of a sudden, but it was kind of awkwardly moving back into center lane. Or the center of our lane. Like, what are you doing? Of course, he may be saying he can't see. Looks like he can see behind him. I don't know. It looks more like he's just being dumb on purpose. What? Zombie outbreak response team. And a ranger. Yeah, I don't think you can cut him off. How about if we don't wreck into that Ford? I know it's a foreign concept, but how about if we don't wreck into it? Jeez Louise. He's going stupid. Right? Why do you want to wreck into an Explorer? Now, the Explorer did back up. Like, I don't know what you're doing. You look really scary. Yeah, FSD did look scary, didn't he? And it's been at various points during the whole day. Right? How much have we traveled so far? 51 miles? And what do you say? You said we got, she said 20 miles. It's 18 now. It's like, all of a sudden you've lost your abilities. in standard mode, so you should be able to handle it, dude. Let's see, we are saying we're going to park in the driveway today. Of course, maybe he's all shook up because yesterday he parked in the neighbor's driveway. Right? I'm going, what? What are you doing? Me not know. That's what it looks like. Really? Why do you want to go that way? Well, at least that time there was nobody there and you could do it. I don't know. You're definitely shaking my confidence. How could he be shaking your... Because all of a sudden he's lacking his ability to handle stuff. Now, it was misting, light drizzle earlier today. It looks like, at least on the windshield, definitely has some spots. So quite possibly he has some spots on the rear view camera. So he can't see well out back. Or he can't see perfectly out back. So there might be some spots up here. Who knows? Oh, he doesn't have any message up here saying, oh, I can't see. Ow. Ow. Actually, it feels like today should be just a long format. You shouldn't have to take my word for it. You should be able to see it. Yes, now there's a dump truck up in front of all of us in this lane. So he's going to accelerate slow, I take it. Is he loaded? I'm not sure. I can't really tell. Whatever. Say la vie. maybe they went straight. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Yeah, maybe. So somebody hit the guardrail straight on. And we do make a little shift to the left on this. So somebody might have just kept going straight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my goodness. Have it. You think he's from Massachusetts? What? You haven't seen PT 109? Where Cliff Robinson, who's playing Jack Kennedy, says something about being from Harvard. Yeah, sure, whatever. See if you can manage to drive your Mercedes. And he says, thank you, FSD. Oh, that's the NES class, isn't it? Is that what that one is? I don't remember. Maybe it's knee. It's a Mercedes EV SUV. And he's just going here? Wow. Okay. You could have just walked there. Okay, the light's going to be red by the time we get there. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Oh, it'd have to be at Foxborough, wouldn't it? So I'm just wondering where, so for World Cup, Germany's supposed to play their first game in Boston. I'm sure it shows what stadium they're going to go into. Just I thought I heard something about going to what was it, Boston Red Sox? Their stadium. But that's a baseball stadium. Foxborough is where New England Patriots play. I don't know. USA is supposed to play out in the Seattle area. That's where their group plays their matches. Really? I can still see the dump truck up ahead. What? Really? Put your phone down. Eyes on the road. Well, you have the sign that's distracting me from looking at the road. Text stop. Oh, look out, look out. Think he's going to stay on the inside lane? Yeah, see, he wanted to get over. You can almost feel it right away. Okay, human driver left turn signal. Let's get over while the getting's good. And we can go by this dump truck. He is loaded. Or at least he has his cover back. $229.9 is the price for regular unleaded at West New Hope, or QT at West New Hope. Jail and I'm keeping you from going to outside? Okay, human driver right turn signal. I don't know why he's not doing it himself, but let's go ahead and take care of it. I'm not sure if the Ford behind us wants to go by or if they're just kind of driving along. Deputy. There's too much traffic for people to speed here, isn't it? I don't know. Looks like it to me. What do I know? There's the Ford. He's going for it now. You felt like somebody wanted to go faster. Now the first car I can't tell. But so in front of me I have a Tesla Model 3, and for that Model 3 is a Rivian R1T. Starting out slow. Just great. People talk about how FSD will do a little thing over his windshield wiper, the windshield, or his cameras. Maybe that's a Model Y thing, I don't know. Left turn signal. That looks like an Audi, doesn't it? I thought it was a Ford. Oops. I had a feeling he was going to want to come by. I'm driving a GMC, look at you! Doesn't mean you're safe, does it? Speed with this Subaru, we can go. Oh look, there's blue blue sky up there somewhere. Okay, oh. We've entered the 45 zone. Oh, you better move over. Got this minivan coming up. Like, what 45 zone? I don't see a 45 zone. Oh, and you started going to the right, where all the drums are. Whatever. And then he backed way off. I don't know. There's the glorious sun. Shine on me.
In 1 mile, turn left onto Lomans Ford Road.
Whoa, look out for that Yaris. Oh, the minivan's coming up again. You understand, I have to go fast. Okay. Just don't be stupid behind me, okay? That little monster, man, he's in trouble.
Now turn left onto Lomans Ford Road.
Okay, how about if I turn a Loman Ford? I get where they get Lomans from, but it's not what it is. And that tractor's still here. How can that be? Where did you get 40 from? I think he counts that space before the 35 sign as 40. So if he doesn't read the 35 sign, he keeps going. shell. When the school zone's not active. It's curious.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Boggy Ford Road. Now turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
I don't know, what's he looking at? Looks green from back here.
In 1,000 feet, bear right onto Boggy Ford Road. Now bear right onto Boggy Ford Road.
How about I just keep going on Boggy Ford? Yeah, so once we got away from Cedar Park, he kind of settled down. Like, okay, I know how to drive. I don't know. These guys work on the boat docks. Seems like they're busy all the time, aren't they? Whatever. He's on a wheelchair thing. Okay, welcome back, guys. Yeah, it's a little bit early, but if I'm going to publish a full length, it doesn't matter, does it? So since we left Cedar Park, he seems to have kind of calmed down, acted more reasonably. Oh, in some places he was still going like, I don't know. And I ended up using the turn signal to push him one way or the other.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto American Drive.
Yeah. Whoa! What is this lady doing?
Now turn left onto American Drive.
Okay. Just slowing down for the speed person behind me. Holy cow, lady. I don't know. She is driving Toyota. That may explain part of it. There's a black cat crossing in front of you.
Avenue.
I don't know.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left. Now your destination is on the left.
All right. Trips. 20.5 miles, 40 minutes. 169.4 watt-hours per mile. Wow. Okay. Total trip, 70.6 miles. 13.4 kilowatt hours. 189.2 watt-hours per mile. That's pretty incredible. Now, the outside temperature is 65. So maybe that makes some sense. Divided by 189. 5 point, I don't know, rounded up a little bit, 5.3 miles per kilowatt hour. Awesome. Okay, that's the good news from today. The bad news is, oh my goodness, what are you doing, piece of junk? I've said that several times today. I don't know how to put it all together, so let's just do this. I'm going to just publish the full-length video, but the grade today, let's just call it a B-. So much of the time it's doing pretty good, and sometimes it just he went stupid. I don't know, whatever you want to put it. Okay, anyway, there it is. So I think that's where we are. All right, let's see. If I navigate to home,
Now your destination is on the right.
press start self-driving. He's going to back up. Oh, I can see. Yeah, I can see the back camera is kind of foggy. Okay, how curious. He backed me up. Oh, come on. How hard can it be?
Now your destination is on the right.
All right. I give up. Yeah, I kind of thought he would trigger. All right, whatever. I'll park it.